After spending a full day exploring the magical town of Acre, our journey through Iraqi Kurdistan continues as we set out to explore some ancient churches, monasteries, and unique towns and villages in this beautiful part of the world. So guys, we've just arrived here in Lalish. This is a very important church or temple for the Yazidi people, the Yazidi religion, which we're only just learning about now. The Yazidi people are from this area and Yazidi is also their religion. We've heard that you cannot convert into the religion of Yazidi, you have to be born into it. And it kind of sounds like a little bit of a secretive religion that we don't know too much about. So anyway, this, I guess it's a church or shrine is one of their most important monuments, and they come here at least once in their life for a pilgrimage, and sometimes they come here at another time of the year for an autumn pilgrimage as well, like an autumn festival. And the one thing is you're not allowed to wear shoes here, so you should be quite covered, conservative if possible, and you must take your shoes off. The sun is out, it's a beautiful day, and we're all just making our way, walking barefoot up to the temple, to the Yazidi temple. And yeah, I'm excited to see what it looks like and just learn a little bit about the Yazidi people. So we've been told in Yazidi culture, you must make sure you step over the entranceway. No.
Okay, I just reach.
After leaving the Yazidi temple, we drove onwards towards the town of Alqosh to visit a famous monastery up in the mountains around 28 miles north of Mosul. This monastery is totally carved out of rock and dates back to 640 AD. The road leading up to it is this incredible winding pathway that many pilgrims climb up as part of the pilgrimage to reach this sacred spot.
So this monastery dates back to the 7th century, which means it's about 1,300 years old. It's a very important monastery for the Christian people of this area, and you know, for any visiting Christians or people of any religion really. And it is situated at the top of this incredibly winding road. Your bus or your car winds its way up, but some of the more dedicated pilgrims actually walk up. And I say this because we saw some people struggling at the bottom of the hill, and we offered to give them a ride in our bus, but they were like, no, we need to walk. This is, this is an important pilgrimage for us, and we need to walk this. So I can see them, they're still walking up this hill. It's a really great effort. But yeah, so we're just going to go inside now and check out the inside of this beautiful monastery. Okay guys, so when you first enter the monastery, you are in a newer building, so you can see here. And then now we're going to enter through another doorway and go to the older part of this monastery.
Southeast of Iran, who dreamed about Jesus, and he came here, like he dreamed about this place, and he like ended up here. And the people in the region and the surrounding, let's say, considered him a holy person. And the rest of the place later became the secret part of it. So they were like staying away from the enemy.
Is that enough light for you to film through here?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Okay.
Because the last time they opened it for us. With Rocky Hall.
Comparison is the thief of joy, Ali.
Straight. Yeah.
Oh,
Took
likewise. Close.
Oh yeah, now we're going down into the big hole. Mine's a bit slinty. This would have been a good headlamp day. So I carry on. I had no idea I was required.
She would.
Outside of Jerusalem. Just making sure I know my facts.
No, I said based on like what people are thinking here. I mentioned that at the beginning.
Yeah, no. I have no idea.
So guys, we have just arrived at our next stop here in our little tour of Kurdistan, and that is the beautiful ancient town of Alqosh. They say this is the oldest Christian settlement town in all of Kurdistan. There's a very famous monastery here that we're going to visit later. There's also quite a famous and unique graveyard cemetery which we're going to visit. But right now we're at a sort of replica cultural village which shows what the houses used to look like here long ago. So at first when we were coming in, I actually thought it was like real. I thought people were actually living here, but no, it's just like a replica. So you can see they've kind of built the houses to look like the way they would have been, and then they also have some little ornaments and items that they would have used, like an oil lamp.
Really just like how they build it. So in
Explain again.
So what makes this graveyard unique is because of the way they build it. So you cannot find the same graves in other places, and it's one of the oldest ones, which is like at the top of this hill, and it's for the Christian residents here.
Chicken, grilled lamb, kebab, rice, and all these Kurdish soups like the beans, zucchini.
We finished up our second day here in Iraqi Kurdistan with yet another delicious feast. We then headed onwards towards Erbil and managed to stop off for sunset at the side of the road
before we finished our journey.